So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward, knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring your hips forward so the coccyx or the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Take a nice deep breath. Just as you exhale out your mouth, let your shoulders drop down and come forward a little bit. Breathe in and out through the nose now. Nice deep inhalation as the abdomen expands outward, drawing the breath all the way down and in. We pause. And then as the abdomen compresses back towards the spine, the breath gets pushed up and out the nose. And then we pause again before the next inhalation. You begin to feel your feet on the ground. Sense every part of your foot making contact with the earth. Feel that connection all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Take a deep breath in, and then blow out through the mouth as we come down. Purging. One more time. Good. Just feel that energy running through your body. Turn your palms so they're facing up. Breathe in through the nose as you lift the energy through the bottom of your feet, up the legs, up the torso. Your hands start to float up. They rotate in front of the face. Fingers interlace. Come up over and slightly behind the head as you follow with your eyes. Hold your breath, look forward. Exhale down. Pause, breathe in. Hold up the heavens. Breathe in, hold your breath, look forward, breathe out, down. One more time. Good. Bring your left hand up, palm facing to the side, facing to the right. Your right hand behind you, fingers facing down, and just slowly twist. When you get to the end, just give a little extra push with the hand as you look over the shoulder. And bring the other hand around and switch to the opposite side. Breathe in as you come to the center. Breathe out as you push to the side. Stand nice and tall. Try not to lean over to one side. One more time. And come back to the middle. Good. So now we're going to adjust and do the digestion twist. So instead of leading from the palm, we're going to let the whole forearm and hand drop down as we lead from the elbow. We go up and back. Sorry. And then just pull across. Breathe out as you push. Breathe in as you come back to the center. And breathe out as you twist again. You feel the twist going all the way down in the abdomen, the torso. Keeping the knees fairly straight forward. One more time each side. Lift the elbow up so it comes up and to the side. There we go. Very nice. And back down. Good. Go back into the Wuji stance. And as you breathe in, let your wrists just pull your arms up. They just float up with the breath. We pause. And then as we breathe out, the hands float down. Pause, then we breathe in. As they come up, put a little bit of extra weight into the heels. And as they go down, a little extra weight into the toes. Keeping the feet flat on the floor, just changing your center of gravity a little bit. Giving yourself a little bit of a rocking motion, making the movement a little easier to do. The whole idea here is we want to use as little of our muscles as possible. Just let the flow happen. As the fingers come up, see if you can feel some resistance along the back of the fingers. And as they go down, feel that same resistance down the fingertips. So like running your hands up and down a waterfall. One more time, And then we're going to go into chest opening. So we come up, but this time open up and bring the shoulder blades together, the chest out a bit, and then bring the hands to the center and down. So we breathe in, pause, get a little extra stretch here, gather a little more energy, then exhale all the way down. Try to make it one smooth motion. Extend the arms away from the body, but not so far that you lock out the elbows. The arms stay rather rounded. One more time. Down. Good. Bring your left hand up, palm facing the top of your head. Right hand down with the palm facing up. Push your hips to the left as your hand comes over to the right. And then float the hands over and switch to the opposite side. So we're standing nice and tall. The head tries not to move. It's all coming out of the hips. Breathe out as you come across. Breathe in as you come back to center. And breathe out again. Painting the rainbow. Sorry, I started wrong, I realized. So just switch it up a little. So as you push out, this arm is extended outward. There's so many different postures that sometimes I get them confused. I apologize for that. One more time each side. And back to center. Good. Let your hands drop down. Bend from the knees, keeping fairly upright. We scoop up the energy, the wrists cross, palms face the body as you rise upward, all the way up over your head, spread out and down. So we breathe in as we come up. We pause, and then we breathe out as we push that energy back down to the ground to be recycled. So we're bringing up energy to revive us, to utilize, and then we're taking energy that no longer serves us and sending it back into the earth to be recycled. Separating the clouds. On the handout that I've posted on the website, you'll see the names are slightly different. It wasn't a document that I made. A lot of teachers use slightly different names, or sometimes more than slightly. And there are variations on each of the postures, so not every teacher does the same posture the same way. But I think you'll still find the handout extremely helpful. One more time. And down. Good. Now put your left hand out. Right hand scoops back, follow it, and then it comes forward, and the opposite hand comes back. We're just going to go back and forth, circling the hands. Very much like Repulse the Monkey, except it's a little bit of a smaller movement, and we're not bringing that energy into the head. We're just circulating that energy. One more time each side. Good. Let the hands come down. Palms facing downward, bring them up about shoulder height, a little bit higher. Arms slightly rounded, elbows not locked out. Imagine you're grabbing two oars here. You're going to pull the oars as your hips come out, then bring them down. Hips go back as the hands go out when we start over. Rowing the boat. Hands forming a circle here. Breathe in as you come into the body, pause, and breathe out as you go away. Nice and slow. Try to slow it down. So you're doing nice long inhalation. A pause, and a nice long exhalation. One more time. Good. Bring your hands in front of your abdomen, palms facing each other. As you breathe in, let the hands expand outward about 3 inches or so. As you breathe out, come back to the starting point. Relax the fingers and hands. Let the energy flow out from the palms, being collected in between, so that we're forming an energy ball between our hands here. See if you can sense that ball. Feel some resistance as you pull them apart and as you push together. No time do the hands or fingers touch, keeping that energy ball between them. One more time. Good. Hold on to the energy ball. Step out a little wider. Turn the ball so that you're now holding it with your left hand. Take your right hand away. I'm going to take the left hand with that energy ball in it. You should feel something of substance. We're going to turn from the waist, lift that ball up higher than the head. Then we're going to turn it and push the energy down to the ground. The opposite hand then sweeps across, gathering up energy for a new energy ball, lifting that energy ball up, and then bring it down. So we breathe in as we go up, pause, breathe out as we come down. Pause as we gather the energy, breathing in as we lift, and then breathe out as you come down. Lifting the chi ball. One more time each side. And down. And come back to holding on to that energy ball whenever you're ready. Take your time. Don't ever let me rush you. That's the beauty of being able to see you. I can pace along with you. So again, feeling that energy ball in your hand. Breathe in and let it expand outward a little bit. Breathe out, compress a little bit. And then when you're ready, as you breathe in, let that ball really expand bigger to about the size of a beach ball. And just hold it there. You can even kind of roll it around in your hands, feel that energy ball. We're going to take that ball, we're going to lift it up and behind us as the eyes follow. Then bring it back down to the starting point and lift and follow with your eyes to the opposite side. Looking back at the moon. Breathe in as we lift the moon up, pause, breathe out as we come back to the center, pause, breathe in. One more time each side. Good. Go back to the front, holding on to that energy ball still. Turn the ball over so that your left hand is on top. Now, feeling all that energy in your palms, feel the Lao Gong points being activated in your palms. Turn your palms towards the dantians. So the lower hand is facing towards the abdomen, just below the belly button. The upper hand is facing the middle dantian by the heart. Arms are rounded. They're not too far out. They're not too close to the body. They're just comfortably rounded. Try to feel the energetic connection as the energy comes out of the palm and connects with the Lao Gong points. You can imagine strings or light coming out of the hands, connecting with those points. So we're going to turn from the waist to the left, following that upper elbow. When you go as far as you can comfortably go, one hand goes down, the other hand goes up. We break that connection and then reestablish the connection. And then we float across the opposite way. Get to the end, break the connection and reestablish. As you come across, stare at the upper palm. As they separate, look to the horizon. And then as you come across again, look at that upper palm. Cloud hands. So notice the hands only move side to side with the body. We're not using any muscles to move them side to side. It's only the hands move up and down, and that's it. Don't have to worry about breathing on this. Just breathe naturally. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center. Step out with your left foot. We're going to transfer weight. As we come down with our arms, our weight goes to the front foot. We scoop up the energy, we bring it up the body. As we then transfer our weight to the back foot, we lean backward, looking upward, spreading that water up to the sky. So we breathe in as we come up. Pause, breathe out as we go down. Scooping water from the sea and looking at the sky. One more time. And down. Bring your feet back to side by side. And now bring your right foot forward. When you feel stable, make sure your feet are not too far behind each other. They're separated enough. As somebody once said, imagine you're walking in the railroad and you've got a railroad tie between your feet, so your feet are on either side of the railroad tie. So we come down, scoop the energy up. Look to the sky as we spread that water up and out. One more time. And back to center. Good. Again, we put the right foot out. We're going to transfer weight, but we're going to go forward and back a little bit more from the side. So we're going to bring our hands up to chest height. We're going to lean forward and push forward. Then drop the hands down and pull it back. So breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Pushing the waves. So imagine you're gathering the energy or the water, you're pulling it towards you, and then you're pushing it out. One more time. Bring the feet back together. Switch feet. So your right foot is forward now. Push forward. Pull back. Try to keep the feet flat on the floor. As you transfer the weight forward as you push forward, and your weight comes to the back leg as you go back. One more time. So push forward, bring it in, and bring your feet back to starting. Again, left foot forward. Pigeon wings. So make sure you're nice and stable. You're going to breathe in, open your wings up. Feel the shoulder blades come together and collapse the chest and your wings. So you breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. One more time. Good. Bring your feet back side by side. And now switch right foot forward. A little bit of weight into the right foot as we lean back into the left foot as we open the wings. And then close them as we shift our weight back and forth. Really feel your shoulder blades on this one. Coming together. And then pulling apart and collapsing the chest, opening the chest, and collapsing the chest. One more time. Bring them forward and bring it down. Good. Bring your hands up to your hips, palms facing up, and make very loose fists. Thumbs on the outside of your hand, not on the inside. So the thumb doesn't go under the fingers, it goes over the fingers. Nice loose fist, punching. So we're going to start with the left hand. I'll mirror you. Notice your palm starts facing upward. As it comes out from the body, it rotates to palm down and ends up basically chest height right in front of the center line of your body. Let's do the alternating one. So then as this one comes in, as your left comes in, your right comes out. And just nice and slow. Tensing the body as you punch, relaxing, and then tensing. Not tensing as much as you would punching with fierce eyes, but you still want to feel that tension in the arms and the rest of the body. One more time each time. Good. Bring the feet fairly close together so you're nice and stable. You're going to be coming up on your toes. So find the right distance where you can come up on your toes. You obviously don't want to be too close, be a little too wobbly, but too wide is too difficult to get up on your toes. Wild crane flying. So as you spread your wings upward, you come up onto your toes. And then you settle back down as the wings come down. So we want to synchronize these together. We breathe in, pause, breathe out as you go down, pause. For balance, you can find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you or find a spot on the wall and just focus on that as you move up and down. One more time. And down. Good. Come now into a wider stance. Imagine we've got this giant wheel here. We're going to grab hold of this wheel. We're going to bend from the waist as we turn the wheel all the way around. You're using your hips. Hips go back, then the hips come forward. One more time around, then we're going to reverse direction. Come all the way down, and then opposite direction. One more time around. And back to center. Good. Keeping that a little wider stance. Let's start with just the legs. You're just going to come up, raise that leg, and then put it down as you shift weight to the opposite side and raise that leg. So we're lifting from the knee, nice and slow again, looking at that focal point, back and forth. Good. Okay, so now we're going to incorporate the arms or the hands with this one. It's called bouncing the ball. So we're going to come up with the opposite hand, and then we're going to push it down like we're bouncing a ball. So we breathe in, breathe out. Feel that vibration coming up through the soles of your feet, stimulating the whole skeletal system. One more time each side. Good. I end a little differently than traditional. I like bringing down the heavens. So if you breathe in, gather the energy, bring your feet a little closer together. Pause, breathe out as you push that energy down through the top of your head, down the torso, down the legs, all the way down into the ground. Do that twice more. Good, rub your palms. They're nice and warm. cup your hand slightly. The heel of your hand goes below the eye, fingertips above the eyes. And just see if you can feel the energy coming out of the palms, going into your head without making contact with the eyeballs. We don't touch the eyeballs at any time. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths here. One more. Good. Now lightly pat while you blink your eyes. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. And slow it down to a stop. Good. We're going to push from the top of the nose. We're going to push up to the forehead, around over to the temples, down in front of the ears, the jawline, to the chin, and then come back up, washing the face. One more time. Now this time we're going to go up, all the way to the back of the top of the head, then down behind the ears, following the jaw lines. We're making a much bigger circle this time. Come down the neck. One more time. Good. Using one or two fingers, come to the top of the nose, basically just inside the eyes here. We're going to get the inner corner of the eyes as we massage the points. Sometimes called upper welcome fragrance points. This is one of the points that we use for the sinus Dao Yin, or the sinus clearing Qigong. Then we're going to come up to the eyebrows, the beginning of the eyebrows, turn little circles there, massaging in there. Then using the base of your thumbs, come all the way across the eyebrows. One more time. Good. Then come to the center of your eyebrow, just basically right above where the pupils would be, and massage those points. Then go to the outer part of the eyebrow, but not so far as you're on the temple. So find that spot still on the bone there and massage the outer part of your eyebrows. Then drop down to the outer part of your eyes, making sure you're not making contact with the eyeball, staying on the bone. Come Below the eye, again, just below the pupil, so midway on the bone. Massage there. Then come back up to the spot that we were doing the upper welcome fragrance point on either side of the inner eye, giving a quick massage there again. And then we're going to stroke down the nose. Then we're going to massage on either side of the nostrils at the base of the nose, lower welcome fragrance, terminus for the stomach meridian. Then using the heels of your hands, massage your temples. And then again, using your fingers, come down behind the earlobe, the bottom of the ear, the little indentation there, and give a little massage in there. And with your thumb and first finger, start at the top of the ears and work your way down the edges of the ear, massaging, and give a especially good pull on the earlobe. And do that 3 times. Good. Taking your fingers, whichever ones feel comfortable, you're going to massage the insides of your ears, but not up into the ear canal. Stay on the fleshy part, working your way around and in and around. My AirPods get in the way. There's a form of acupuncture where they can treat the entire body by just needling the ear, called auricular therapy. Think of it as a baby with the feet on top, the head down below in a kind of curled up position. A couple seconds more. Good. And you're going to take your hands, your palms are going to go against the ears, and kind of make a nice seal there, and then just pull them apart 3 times. Don't make too hard a seal. You don't want to make too hard a pop. You certainly don't want to hurt yourself, but you want to just kind of feel it. Once, twice, 3 times. Bring your thumbs back behind, just below the occipital ridge here. Massage. Here. Take a deep breath in as you just tilt your head back and push the thumbs in a bit. And then blow out through your mouth as you drop your hands. Just stand there for a moment, feel the energy moving throughout your body. And that's it for today. Thank you.